Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Tyron Joe is here, host of the BZNZ Internet Talk Radio Show, and I am excited tonight to be here with you guys. Just stopping through real quick to give you the monthly greetings. And yes, we made it. June, 6 months in, halfway through the year, we made it. Summer is coming. Summer is here. That's right. And you already know my question. What have you been doing? What have you been doing to better yourself? What have you been doing to advance yourself? What have you been doing to market yourself? These questions I'm asking to myself. Uh, so what have you been doing? Also, real quick, got some announcements to make, and then I'm gonna be out of your way. Uh, June is Black Music Month. Okay, June is Black Music Month, and with that being said, we are going to ask independent artists or even national recording artists if you have a demo that you would like to for us to listen to or whatever you want us to. If you say, hey, I want you to play this song in your program, guess what? I'm gonna play it for the month of June or however long. I'm gonna play it. So keep that in mind. Hit me up on my Instagram inbox, BZNZ Talk, BZNZ Talk. Also, June is that good old summer month. Good old summer month, warm weather is here. That's right, just a great time to be happy and excited about advancing and going to the next level. You get to eat you some fruit and drink plenty of water. That's right. Real men drink water because what? Our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. If you don't drink your water, guess what? You can't use your third leg. Try it out. See. All right. Also, month of June, we got two holidays. No, I'm not a holiday person, but if we gonna celebrate holidays, we might as well hype up some of the ones that matter. And one of them is Father's Day. That's right, Father's Day. We love our fathers. We want to tell our fathers. We supposed to tell our fathers every day we love them. That we need them in our life. That's right, absolutely. And also in the month of June, we have Juneteenth, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different for the month. For Juneteenth, and something I've never done before. And that's going to be we're going to have an annual Juneteenth celebration. Our first annual Juneteenth celebration that will be Thursday, June 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. And if you are in that city and you would like to come, just send me an inbox. Send me an inbox on Instagram, or if you have my personal phone number, just hit me up. Text me. Say, Tyron, I like to come, and I will slide you, inbox you, text you that information. Absolutely. All right, just a few quick themes for the year, and I'm out of your way. One of them is which do not reason with the season. Live in it, sit in it, grow in it, go through it. Also, conversation with the clergy. Oh man, how many has been really getting blessed and just been really just really just been enjoying those conversations with the clergy. I don't know about you, but I really have been enjoying them, and we got 6 more months. We want more clergy to come through. We want more clergy to come through. Absolutely. And last but not least, be a friend and not a twin. Hello. The matching of energies must cease. So I'm Tyron Joe signing out. Peace. Be blessed.
Just to behold you as my king. What a glory. Lord, I will do anything just to see you, just to see you, to behold you, to behold you. I wanna be there. I wanna be there.
Said I wanna be where you are. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's my jam right there. All right, next video.
Greetings. Thank you all for tuning in to the BZNZ Internet Talk Radio Show. We're so excited and happy to have you here tonight to be with us in our broadcast live stream. Just a few housekeeping chores before we get started and your gracious host comes online. Tonight you are in one of the best places that you could ever be, and for that you should just go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Real quick, we'd like to give you a disclaimer. The show is not responsible for anything that is said on the show. There's your disclaimer. During the show, if you are vibing with us, you feeling what we're saying, and you would love to just give us a love token, where you're going to see at the bottom of the screen is going to say Cash App Tyron Joe, $ Tyron Joe, TYRENJO. Anything that you can give would be greatly appreciated. A one, a two, or a few. We greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor of the program, please go to our Instagram page at BZNZ Talk. At BZNZ Talk, our Instagram page. Also, you can go to our Facebook page at BZNZ Talk, at BZNZ Talk, and we will be glad to work with you. And also, a quick reminder throughout the show, I want to let you know that the likes are free, the dislikes are free, the love button is free, the share button is free, and the subscribe button is free. 5 things while you're viewing this broadcast. 5 things while you're learning and growing. 5 things that is for free, and we would love for you to partake in that during the program. Last but not least, once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to our program, our broadcast, our live stream, because you are the ones that run the show. Thank you all. Peace. Be blessed.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. 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 DZNZ, DZNZ, Internet Talk Radio. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta
You are now tuned into BZNZ Internet Talk Radio, where the relationship talk is the conversation that never sleeps and the payoff is never cheap.
Yes. Where the conversation of relationship talk never sleeps and the payoff is never, and I do mean never, ever cheap. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the BZNZ Internet Talk Radio Show, where I am your gracious host, Tyron Joe. I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but you know how it is when you struggle streaming, and when you come on camera, when you turn the camera on, your internet starts scratching up. Let me see. Let's try it right now. See, it's gonna start acting crazy, but we're gonna hold it. See, there it is, acting crazy already. Can't struggle stream. But anywho, we're glad to be here tonight, and we're gonna make the best out of tonight. Might as well, come online and do some streaming. I mean, do a program tonight, since we got time tonight, since we really need to just talk about what's really going on. Like, for real, pull up a seat at the table, grab a plate,
grab your drink. Let's talk about it. That's it. We gonna talk about it tonight. We need to talk about it tonight. What is going on in the world? What is going on in our black community till everybody have to fight? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What is really the problem with us? I'm saying we quick to talk about everybody else, what everybody else is doing, but we need to talk about us. Come on, man. We got so many problems in our backyard, but we have been talking about where we get ready to go over here to Israel, and we get ready to help the people in Israel. We get ready to go over here and do missions over here in Africa. We get ready to do missions over here in China. Which, nigga, we got stuff problems right in our own backyard in America. In the slums and the ghettos of America, we got problems. Come on, man. That's what it's about tonight. We gonna talk about it. We need to address the issues that is going on in our family, in our homes, in our relationships. All those ships, we got to address those problems. Everybody the other night, Thursday night, talk about they said they want them well, they didn't say they want, they said that they are a relationship, I mean a Proverbs 31 woman. Oh well, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. Are you? Come on. We really want to ask that question. Are you really a Proverbs 31 woman? Because you know what? I got time today. Hey, I got time today. We're gonna talk about it. I'm about to put a scripture up. Yeah, no long introduction today. This is not our regular program, so I'm gonna clown a little bit on this one since it's not the regular program. But we got to find that scripture. It's Proverbs 31. A lot of women hollering the other day talking about I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. Come on, man. I can't tell. Cause you got to really read where Proverbs 31 woman was saying, what it was saying and what it was really doing to see if you even fit the qualifications to even be a Proverbs 31 woman. Well, Lord Tyron, let me tell you real quick, Lord Tyron, this is 2022 and the times has changed. So, the way things was done back in the Bible, days is not being done right now. So you gotta cut us some slack and I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing but pay taxes and die. Let's read what it say. We're gonna get to the virtuous woman part. We're gonna get to the virtuous woman part. You said that was a mother speaking to her son. From verses 10, speaking to her son. I mean, but anyway, if she's speaking to her son, I'm trying to figure out what we getting at here. But I'm gonna read it though. I'm gonna read it because I want to know: are you that woman? Yeah, again, everybody the other night, Thursday night, was saying they want them a Proverbs. I mean, they said that they are a Proverbs 31 woman. They said that they are a virtuous woman. I'm getting ready to read the scriptures because I want to know. And I hope, and ladies, please chime in. Don't let Deanna be the only one chiming in. I want to know, are you that woman? Matter of fact, I could even drop the link. As always, I drop the link because you can come on the screen tonight. I got time tonight. You come on the screen. Although I don't even want to be here long, but hey, I got time. If you want to talk to me about this, I got time for you. But let's go. It said, who can find a virtuous woman for her worth is far above rubies. I can stop right there. I ain't even got to go further. It says her worth
is far above rubies. There's going to be a video that I'm going to show here in a few minutes, and I know just by watching that video, that young lady, her word, no. See, well, I put it like this: she's not acting like her word was far above rubies. Let's keep going. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. Stop right there. It says the heart will safely trust her. Men, how many men that's in there that's married or in a relationship, can you really say you really safely trust your woman? Come on, come on. Again, we talking about doing mission trips overseas when we got problems right in our own backyard. We got not in our own backyard, but we got problems in our own bedroom. Can you honestly say that you safely trust the woman that lay in the bed with you? She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. Deanna, what are you talking about? You keep saying he was wrong. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read my scriptures. But anywho, let me keep on reading. It says she does him good and not evil all the days of her life. Okay, again, fellas, let's talk about Jada Pinkett for a minute. Jada Pinkett whispered in that man Will's ear. He got up and smacked Chris Rock, but then she come back out a couple months later talking about she hoped both of those two could patch things up and get some healing, get some therapy. Now tell me who evil in this situation. Come on, man. Will Smith married to that woman, been with Jada for 20, 30 something years, and she still got a crush on that nigga Tupac. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. We got problems right here in our own country. We got problems right here in our own backyard. We got problems right here in our own bedroom, but ain't nobody speaking up for it. We gonna talk about it. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household. Stop right there, ladies. Who doing that? Come on. We're gonna really do this, and we're gonna call a spade, who is really out there rising up at night to make food for their household in the morning. Come on, I'll wait. I got time tonight. We got to go all night. We can go all night if you want to. I'm gonna read that one again. It says, and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household. What that mean? That mean that she up in that kitchen, she up there getting them snap green peas, she getting them onions, she getting them bell peppers, she slicing the bell peppers up because she knows she gonna make that mac and cheese, she gonna make that oxtail soup, she gonna make that biscuits and gravy, she gonna make that whatever, that coleslaw, that beef jerky, whatever it is that you like to eat. She's getting ready to make it and prepare it while y'all sleep. So when y'all get ready to wake up, ain't nobody got to worry about that. She can go on, hop in the shower, get dressed. Y'all can go on about y'all day. Come on. Where are the women at? Deanna, I see you laughing, Deanna. Is that you, Deanna? Why you shaking your head? Is that you, Deanna? I'm saying, since it's just me and you, I want to know. Are you this type of woman? You said that it was a mother speaking to her son. Okay. She was telling her son what type of women to look out for. Now, Deanna, I want to ask you, are you that type of woman? Are you a Proverbs 30? Oh, we got people coming in the back room. Are you that Proverbs 31 woman? I'm just saying, We got time tonight. We got time tonight. I'm ready. I am ready. But while I wait, I'm gonna go ahead and read. All right, 16. No, only holidays, but I cook every day. Okay, what you mean by only holidays? Only holidays, but I cook every day. Okay. I want to know. Okay, I want to know for the man that you dating right now. You said you dating a holy thug. You said that the other night. You said you dating a holy thug. Okay, I know y'all. According to the scriptures, y'all should not be living together. So I'm just gonna assume that y'all not cohabitating, y'all not staying in the same bedroom together. But when y'all do hang out together, how do you treat this young man? How do you treat the holy thug? You know what I'm saying? Do you cook for him then? All right, somebody in the back room want to know what is the holy thug. Well, according to Deanna, she said a holy thug is a man that was once a part of the streets, a man that was that's tatted up, a man that was a gangster, a killer for the streets. But now that he has turned his life over to Christ, he has began to be that gangster and began to be that killer for Christ to win souls for the Almighty. She said, "Oh, she said I cook at night on holidays." Okay, I got you. Well, I guess if you uh if you know what I'm saying, if you can whip it up early in the morning or whatever, so it won't interfere with your day, then hey, do your thing. Uh, oh, somebody in the back room asked another question. Oh, they said he can't be a holy thug. Well, I'll let Mr. D talk more about that once he get in the building. But we're gonna go ahead. Oh, he wants you to come on the tube. He wants you to come on the tube, Deanna. But we'll bring her on in a minute. Oh, she says she do respect him. Okay, yes, I respect him. Well, let me finish reading. Let me see where we at. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Let me see where we at. Wow, look at this woman. This is an amazing woman though. This Proverbs 31 woman, she is an amazing woman. Look what it said. It says she considers a field and buys it. From her profit, she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. Stop right there. You know what that mean, right? Let me see if I can turn my camera on for this one. You know what that mean, right? It says she girds herself with strength. And then it says she strengthens her arms. That woman be hitting the gym. That woman be working out. She be getting it in. But how some of my women are, I ain't working out nothing. I got in shape. I ain't got to do nothing. Come on. I struggle streaming is trying to attack me again. Let me keep the camera on for a little while that time. That's what's up. All right, let's go. It says she perceives that her merchandise is good and her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff. She extends her hand to the poor. Oh, and her hand holds the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor. Yeah, yes, she reaches out her hands to the needy. Man, that's an amazing woman. That's an amazing woman right there. She's not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. Ooh. Come on, she making the clothes that her household wears. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. Wow. I got a few more to read. Wow. She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household. Stop right there. No, we gotta really look at something. We gotta really look at something. Look at what it just said. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. Man, let me turn my camera back on. I need y'all to see me for this one. Look, it says, she opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. What does that mean? What does that mean? What I say the other night, loose lips sink ships. Respect. You can't be telling what's going on in your household, because mom's gonna run around and say what's going on in your household. It said that when she opened her mouth with, it says she opens her mouth with wisdom. Hello. And on her tongue is the law of kindness. She's not saying, what up, you crusty nigga? What up, you ain't too good for nothing nigga? My baby daddy ain't he too good for nothing. You sorry son of a... No, she not saying that. She's not being disrespectful. She is not only respecting him, but she's respecting the office that he carries as a man. It said when he sit upon the elders. Come on now. It said when he sit upon the elders. Hold on. It said he's known across the land when he sit among the elders. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's man, that's wild right there. That's deep. Let's bring Mr. D in and see what he got. That's wild right there. That's deep. Let's bring Mr. Turn that down. Turn that down, D.
Hey, what's up there, boss?
Oh, you got it.
Everything good, boss? Everything good?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay, well, I'm checking out some of the statements that Miss Deanna, I guess that's her. She was making some statements there. I'd like to know what a holy thug is, cause you can't be ain't no such thing as a holy thug.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sanctified 50 Cent type dude.
Oh, okay, so he's an almost saved all the way devil. Oh, okay, I got you.
I mean, yeah, that's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent said, come and give me some love, give me a hug. That's the type of dude. That's the type of dude it sound like.
Oh man, that's rough. Hey, but I did want to say that most women, I really don't like to put that out like that, but most women that consider themselves to be holy and righteous, most of them can't even bend down to latch the shoes of a sinner by the name of Eve. So if any woman would like to, and I say this loosely because I don't want to get too vicious, if any woman would like to challenge me, and I don't know them, but I can prove to them by their tempered with King James Version Bible that they are not a Proverbs 31 woman, regardless to who the lady may think she is.
Well, I like for you to prove that to me. I mean, you know what? I've met women that come close, but I ain't really met no woman that is a Proverbs 31. Hello? Uh-oh, he done left Mr. D done left the screen. Okay, you said how I'm gonna speak for you. Well, I mean, are you ready to come on? Are you ready to come on the air or type it in the chat? Let me know. How I'm gonna speak for you. This I'm just going off of what you told me the last time we spoke. You told me what a holy thug was. Anywho, where's the king Dwayne? Oh yeah, by the way, real men drink water because our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. If you don't drink your water, you can't use your third leg. That's right. That is right. She said she talking about D. Okay. We waiting for him to come back in. He must have driving in that area. Come back in, D. Come back in, D. Come back. Come back, D. Come back. But let me see where we at. Where are we at? Okay. But yeah. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. I think that's part of the problem as well. A lot of people are not really being invested into the relationship the way they should be. And I'm saying men and women, because a lot of women want to say that the man always, as soon as the man see this buttocks or these thighs, he's not all deep off into me. He just wanted to hit and quit. Well, ladies, let's dip over to you. When you find out what type of car he driving, when you find out what type of when you find out what type of job or what type of business he has, when you find out what his print look like in gray sweatpants, where's your head at? Come on, where's your head at? Come on, your head in the sand too, just like his. Oh, that go D. He back. D is back. D is back. Unmute yourself, D.
All right, there, boss man. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of. I guess it must have been one of the women on the operator line. Must have been listening to me.
She had a question for you. I'm about to put it up on the screen. She said,
"Okay, you're gonna have to read it to me, boss. I can't see it right now."
Oh, she said, "How you gonna speak for me?"
Oh, easy. I can speak for you. Now, check this out. Now, first of all, let me set the record straight. Okay, I'm gonna set the record straight.
All right.
I likes all women. Okay. Now we got that out the way.
Right.
Anything that is said out of the mouth of D is that of Mr. D and and not BZNZ.
Right. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Now, the reason why I say that, Miss D, and I don't even know you, but I can tell that you're not a Proverbs 31 woman. The statement you made, if I'm reading it correctly, the statement you made about a holy thug automatically kicked you out of the realm of being a Proverbs 31 woman. Now, as he began to read the scriptures, and it says that she supersedes Ruth.
Ooh.
Now, in order for a woman to supersede Ruth, now here's a little kicker part that he said. Now, I ain't trying to put you on the spot because, first of all, let me say this now. I love you, darling. I never met you, but.
Hey, where you go? Where you go, D? Oh my God! Why you get him cut off? What did D just do? What did he just do?
I'm here, boss. I'm here.
Oh, okay. You must have hit the mute button or something.
Well, you know how it is when you get to speaking truth. Big brother don't want you to put that out there like that.
Come on, keep teaching. Keep teaching, Doc. Keep teaching.
Okay, but anyway, like I said, I don't know you, Miss Deanna. and I can tell by your name, you're a fantastic, very intelligent young lady. Only a lady that's very intelligent would have a name like Deanna. Okay. And with that floor being swept. Okay, here's the setup.
Me.
It said in the book of what he just read, said that the lady, Proverbs 31 lady, supersedes Ruth. Now, in order to supersede Ruth, you'd have to go back and see where Ruth came from and understand what type of woman Ruth was. Now, he said a little something in that verse that I think a whole lot of women just ran past and forgot about. He said, she stretches her hand out to the poor. Did you hear that, brother?
Yep, I can read.
Did I accidentally quote that almost right?
Says
she stretches her hand out to the poor.
To the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hands to the needy.
Okay. Now it said to the needy. Now check that verse out. It did not say relatives. Did it? It did not say relatives. It did not say sisters, cousins, auntie. It said the needy. So in order to be a Proverbs 31, ladies, don't get mad at me because I like all ladies. Fat, small, skinny, and tall. I like them all. Okay. And so, the statement, how you going to speak for me? I didn't speak for you. Proverbs 31 spoke for you. I just backed up what it said. And
come on, teach.
And to prove that I'm right is, now if you notice the lady Ruth in the tampered with King James Version Bible, the lady Ruth, she didn't come back with an attitude.
Ooh,
The statement, how can you speak for me? Come on. Now, I ain't even saw you, and I bet you was twisting your neck and popping your head around. How he gonna speak for me?
Teach, brother. Teach, brother. It's the abundance of Big Mama energy. We speak on Big Mama energy all day. And when I talk about Big Mama energy, I'm not talking about nobody physical weight as being big. Struggle streaming time. I'm not talking about nobody's physical weight as being big, but I'm talking about the energy that a single mom have to be able to raise a man child. You can't have no soft, gentle, feminine energy to raise a man child. You gotta have some type of backbone behind that energy, because if not, that man child gonna walk all over you.
And to throw a little bit of shall I say a little bit of that ranch dressing on it, I'm gonna throw a little bit of ranch dressing on it. You can't be a woman eating neck bones and hollering about, I'm a strong black woman. When you make that statement, you naturally pulls yourself out of the Proverbs 31 jurisdiction.
Come on,
you put yourself. Now, I don't want to preach because I ain't even paid past the bucket yet. But see, a lot of women today.
Hold on,
a lot of women.
She keeps saying it's easy to say this. She ain't speaking. All right. You on Facebook? Let me go to the Facebook side of the game. Boop. We're gonna make it real easy. The link has been dropped. The link has been dropped. Because that is me. I don't want people speaking on other folks that they can't come in and speak for themselves. So it's equal opportunity over here. You are more than welcome to come in and speak for yourself. More than welcome.
Can I bark or growl?
Don't do that. Hey, what you see? She said real strong women don't have to flex her strength. She can move in silence.
Okay, now that much I can agree with you on, Miss Deanna. I can agree with you on that. Because if you notice the lady Ruth that was in the tampered with King James Version Bible, she was a smooth operator. And Michael Jackson didn't know he was talking about her before he even wrote that song. see, cause
Oh,
see,
camera.
yeah, cause see, like you take Ruth, she was nice, calm, polite,
Yeah,
and
go
she
ahead.
was just so much that the women of today couldn't even begin to think about being alike. So
Oh,
you know,
wait.
don't please don't take offense at a 300-year-old man cause he said that these women today can't fit up to be a Proverbs 31. They might want to, but because they want to, don't mean they is. And see, us is with them
Mm.
degrees as this, we can talk like that.
You know what? He said she Michael A. Scott said she was definitely a silent assassin.
Oh
He
yeah,
talk
cause see,
he talking about
and
he
I
talking
have to
about
agree
Ruth,
with him
right?
on that.
He talking
I
about
have to
Ruth.
agree with him on that. Yeah. Yeah, she was. Because if you know what she did, she played her game and she killed all the wannabes that couldn't even make it to up to where she was. You know, like you got them wannabe street gang members around here.
Come on, teach.
So the women that was looking at Boaz and had their mind all set to get Boaz. So Ruth just came in there and she just hooked the corner on him, threw that curve on him, and bang, knocked him right out the ballpark.
Right. Right. And the thing is, I always speak on Ruth a lot. The thing is, Ruth, she okay. When she found out that the family kinsman was coming to have money, she immediately put herself into position. I've been seeing posts here lately the past couple of days. They've been saying, men, how do you feel? Oh, struggle streaming. They said, men, how do you feel about women coming up to you and asking you out for a date? Ladies, are you this type of woman? I've been seeing women talking about some, oh no, a lady don't approach no man, yada yada yada. Yet and still, I've had women that have gotten upset with me, said, how can you date her when you see me over here waiting for you? After I went and got a woman, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't even know you existed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to come over here and let me know that you exist, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, closed mouths get fed. I had a woman tell me, well, this mouth gonna starve. I said, baby girl, with all them helps, I know you ain't starving nowhere.
Hey, now that right there, that demands a 50-yard penalty. See, illegal clipping, man. 15 marks is back
Hey,
the other
I'm
way.
just look. She had the neck. Hey, she had the neck roll. Let me see if I can turn the camera on. Look, she had the neck roll. Talking about, well, I'm gonna tell you this. This woman right here ain't gonna have to starve because I don't approach no man.
Well, I got a
Hello,
question. I got a question about that, Mr. T.
go
With
ahead.
all honesty, Miss D, you still there, Miss Deanna? I got a question. Okay, uh, if a woman don't let a guy know that she's interested, why should he go over there and talk to her so she can cut him down? Here's an example.
Come on.
Uh, Wait a minute, man. Don't force me out there. Don't force me out there. Here's an example. You got 5 girls. They get themselves dressed up to go have a night on night on the town,
Girls' night
ladies'
out.
night out.
You're right, right.
And so here's what happens. One of the girls see a guy eyeballing her. He walks up to her and he try to strike up a conversation with her. And cause
Uh-huh.
she with her girls, here's what she do. I don't know who he think he talking to.
Right.
I don't want to be talking to him. And then check this out. That same girl that's saying that is the girl that looked like she had to paint her dress on her. I didn't say put her dress
Ah,
on her.
ah,
I said
ah.
paint it on her. I mean, her stuff is her dress and stuff is on her so tight
Tight,
that if
yeah.
she exhales, she'll blow all the seams out. And that
Ooh.
would be the same girl that probably would run around here saying, "Hey, why he looking at me?" I done seen executive women
Uh-huh.
going to work in banks and stuff like that, and they
Yeah.
stuff is so tight on them. When they get out the car, they start fighting to pull their skirts and dresses down. Every time they make a step, they fighting to pull their skirt and dress down. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I just
You
seen the
didn't know
worst
that was
today.
like you
I
didn't
just
know it.
seen the
You didn't know that was going on before you left the house. Come on, girl.
Man, I just seen it with the hoochie. They call them the hoochie daddy shorts, but I just seen women with them hoochie daddies. They call them Daisy Dukes back in the day, trying to pull them down. I'm like, man, there's nothing else to pull. There's nothing to pull. If you pull them down, your whole everything gonna come down, man. Hey, Deanna is here. Let's bring Deanna in.
How you doing, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Oh, is she there? Oh, screen went black.
Uh-oh. Might be fussing at me too hard.
Oh,
FCC might have blacked the screen.
Michael is right. No material to pull down. Absolutely. I think she having a problem with the camera because it looked like she just came on and then she went back out.
Hey,
Can you
you
hear
know,
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was trying. Okay, I think I'm good. Can you hear me?
how you
Yeah, I can
doing,
hear you.
ma'am?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm just so fantastic. I can't stand myself.
Oh, I heard that.
hey,
So,
hey, hey,
let me.
can I
Oh,
can I ask you a question, please?
you sure can.
Okay, now you a modern lady, right? You're a lady, today's lady, right?
I would say so.
Okay, and I'm gonna say so too. I never seen you or met you, but I'm gonna say so too. What do you
Mm.
think about these? What do you think about these women that because see, a man can't say what a woman feel. He can only think it. What do you
Mhm.
say about these women that walk around with these shorts that got half of their buns hanging out the back end of them, and every time they make a step, they trying to pull it down? What do you think about that?
If I would be honest, I don't. I can only tell you what I would feel about it for myself. It's nothing that I would do, and if I see my daughters, I correct them as well. So,
Oh,
everybody has their own choice. They can do it. That's the beauty of people. You have choice. God gives us free will. You can wear whatever, just like these men in the hoochie daddy shorts. I don't have nothing to say about that either. It looks
you
a little
wait a minute. We got men wearing shorts like that.
absolutely. So, I mean,
Oh,
we have men in dresses, sir. How do
wha-
we feel about that?
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me help you out, sister.
Uh huh.
Okay. 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 Now, help me if I'm not right. Uh, you guys tampered with King James Version says that we're helpers one to another. Is that not right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to help you out. When you see men walking around like that, and even with dresses, they're not men.
Yeah, they
Those are
are.
alpha. Those are alphabet people.
I mean, you can see now. Can I come to what I want to say to you? You want to
Yes.
say
Yes.
that those
Ma'am.
are alphabet people. So I have this thing where I say I want a holy, a sanctified thug. Let me say that it's holy, sanctified, same thing, sanctification to be set apart. So now here's my thing in that because I know what the word thug means. I know that it means killer. I know that it means criminal. I know all of that. It was a word that came from India. I understand all of that. I do. But just as you want to name something, it's funny to me how when a woman does it, we want to tear them down because of something that they say. I don't care what they put on, they're still a man. I don't, that's my reality. I work in sight. And I deal with reality. When somebody believes that they're a kangaroo, I have to tell them that they're a human being. So we can, a woman has a womb, a man does not. So these are men in dresses. You can give them whatever name you want to give them because that's your choice. So, and if that's your choice, and you can say whatever you want to say when you're naming somebody something, I should be able to say what I want to say when I'm naming somebody something. So therefore, I say I want a sanctified thug. A sanctified thug for me is a man that can protect his family. He covers the front line. He covers his home. Yeah, he may have came out of the street from things that he did, whether it was selling drugs, he might be tatted. All of those things. He can have all of that. But God can also save him. God did it for Peter. God did it for Paul. Were they not thugs? Were
Whoa,
they
whoa,
not?
whoa! Wait, wait, wait,
Were
wait,
they
wait,
not?
wait,
Were
wait,
they
wait,
not
wait,
savage? I'll let you
whoa, whoa,
speak,
whoa,
sir.
wait, wait, wait,
I'll let you
wait, wait.
speak,
D,
sir.
D, D, let it
I'll
go,
let you
D, let it
speak,
go.
and I will return the same thing to you because I can respect you like that as a man and just as a person. So when I say sanctified thug, that's what I mean because I don't like weak men. I don't like jelly back men. I like men that can stand firm and stand strong and protect the front line. So when I say that I want a sanctified thug, that's what I mean. And a man that will wash me in the word, cover me in the word, knows that God is first and knows how to rule his home under the leadership of God. Not be ashamed, and it will be easy for me to follow him. It will be easy for me to reverence him because if the head is sick, the whole body is sick. If the head is cut up, I believe in me and leading the home. I don't have not one problem with that. So that's
Oh,
my
okay.
definition of a sanctified thug. I understand Webster's man-made Webster, like you're saying man-made Bible. I understand that. So that's my
Oh,
definition of a sanctified thug. And, and I understand we got to make it sound good. We can do the literal term. I get all of that, but that's my definition. Deanna's. Now, what were you gonna
Hey,
say?
I agree.
And my baby said,
you
"Period."
know your uncle. Hey, you know your uncle. When your uncle had people on his show that's gay, he tell them today that they're women. He said you're a woman. Essentially, Uncle Jesse be telling them that.
I don't care what my uncle say. My uncle Punchy. They are not women. They are men. You are a man.
Okay,
Your DNA is a man.
okay. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm 100% with you, Deanna. I agree with what you say. Only on the grounds, only on the grounds that I disagree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Now, check this out. When you see a man that goes through the operation to have genital transformation, how do you know that that man is a man and was not a woman before he was a man?
Listen, I don't care what you go through surgery and have. It does not change your DNA. People having
But
surgery every day. If this is if we're gonna be okay with that, then we gotta be okay with the BBLs. Let's stop throwing darts at the women that get that. Does that change the dynamic of a woman? Absolutely not. It enhances. It
well, well,
does.
well, well
So
first, first of all, we have to. Ooh, I like this. First of all, we had to understand which end of the fence we're on, okay? Because you guys tampered with version of King James says, "I
what do
wish you
you
was either
read?
hot or cold." Okay, so if I say that I'm thug nasty, I'm not saved according to the tampered with King James version.
How does
Now,
that not make you saved? I explain your definition of thug nasty.
okay, well, see, if I'm thug nasty, I'm a street punk. And I don't care about God and I don't care about no church. I'm a street punk.
Okay, then you're not saved. If you don't care about God, you're not saved. Choose ye this day who you shall serve. So you got to use something else. Come with something else.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can pull a rabbit out of my hat. Uh,
I'm not
oh,
gonna
okay.
play
I'm enjoying this. Okay, now check this out.
with you.
If a man is a man according to the scriptures of the tampered with King James version, if a man is a man and he goes through the operation and becomes a woman, whether the DNA changes or not, society still refers to him as what his last transition is.
Is that not right?
They do, but that don't make it right.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
okay, okay.
society has changed so many things. I got my honor roll straight A 4.2.
Oh well.
Average daughter in the car with me, and she's speaking as well. So so when you
Hey,
hear me
hey, hey, way to go, way to go. Ain't nothing wrong with making it a family affair.
okay, so if you hear somebody, so I want y'all to be careful if you hear in the background because she's only 14.
Hey,
So
hey, hey, listen, listen. She's at the she's at the right age for you to show and guide her how to be a nice, upstanding young woman. As long
absolutely,
as she don't use the terminology that says I'm a strong black woman. If she says that, I got to say she wrong.
she can say it. She can say it because you know
Hey,
what? Because I teach.
please don't say that.
She can say it because I can teach her to be strong, but she don't have to flex her strength. She can know how to move in silence and still be seen in the crowd and still
So
get the
you gonna
job
teach her to
done.
be a strong black woman? You gonna
I
teach her to be a strong
absolutely
black woman?
I am because y'all concept of as a strong black woman is the one that's always with the chicken neck or head looking like it's about to fall
Wait
off
a
the
minute, wait, wait, no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
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 yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
don't say
no,
yeah,
no.
y'all.
yeah,
No, don't
yeah.
say
That's
y'all.
that's y'all.
Don't say
That's what y'all.
y'all.
When a woman says she's
I'm gonna turn
strong,
my
when a
camera on for
woman
that one.
when a woman says she's strong, everybody's not. Am I not able to be strong? Because even in my strength, I know that I'm not about to go lift up no car, but I can be strong in certain areas. Just as I can be perfect in certain areas. There's
Oh, now,
nothing wrong
now,
with
now, I
having
like that part. I like that part. I like that part where you say you can be perfect. Now, a lot of people that like to consider themselves to be somewhat Christians or born again and all that old stuff they like to holler out, they does not know or does not comprehend that the Bible they say they living by, the Tamper with King James Version Bible said they can live perfect right down here in this earth right now. That's what their
absolutely.
Bible says. But every time they
Wait,
make a
hold
mistake,
on, wait, D. Hold on, let's go to the comment section real quick because I don't want Michael to think we're ignoring him. But I agree that if a man put on a dress, he a man. If a woman put on a strap on, she's still a woman. I do agree. But the thing is, I'm just saying though, when I watch, I'm just saying though, like Uncle Jesse Lee Peterson and other YouTubers, I listen to them and I get what they saying too is they well you must feel like a woman if you willing to wear that dress, then your emotions got you feeling like a woman. Your emotions got you feeling like a man if you wearing, a strap on or whatever.
okay. Since I got my degree with a 0.0 average,
Father Barnum, shout out to Father Barnum.
hey, cut it out now. Hey, but here's the setup. Here's the setup. Now, Miss Deanna, with all due honor and respect to you, you're a fantastic lady. But if we, no, I'm gonna have to say y'all because I'm European and you guys, I think y'all consider yourselves African Americans, right?
You're delusional. That how are you European? Are you are
Oh,
you are you a mix? Are you mixed?
You ain't got D, you ain't D, we ain't got
huh?
enough time to break it down tonight, D. We ain't got enough
Okay.
time to
Okay,
break it down tonight,
okay,
D.
I ain't
Save it
gonna
for
break it
another
down
day.
to. I ain't
Okay.
gonna break
Okay.
it down, but I'm gonna say Miss D, please, when you get a chance, just do a little bit of reading. Just do a little bit of reading about the history of the individuals, and you'll find out that most people like myself are European. Now I don't know where them darker pigmented people got it out that the lighter skinned man is European. That's as far from here to there. But anyway,
Click on the click on this link, Michael. Click on this link and you can
So
join
can
us.
can I ask you keep saying the watered down King James version? What version do you read, D?
let me enlighten you, sister. I'm glad you asked that question because there's a lot of people that tune into the show that's not familiar with what I mean when I say the tampered with King James Version Bible. Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you, as they say in school. I'm gonna break it down to its lowest common denominator. The reason why I say that is because if you read your Bible, you will see in the beginning it says the authorized King James Version. Is that not right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. And in order for it to be authorized, he had to verify that everything that went in it was okay with him, correct?
Correct. That's what authorization means.
Okay. So with him to stay in power as a king, he had to make sure that certain things did not get into the Bible so that it would not
Teach.
jeopardize his authority as king.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the slave Bible?
Would that be the Geneva?
No, it's the authorized King James version of the slave Bible.
Okay. All right.
And what it is it's I think Mr. T, ain't you got that slave Bible, don't you, sir?
You want me to go grab it?
No, don't grab it, man. Don't go and give her too much education. It might hurt her.
Okay. I got it.
No, sir.
It's sitting in
No,
there.
sir.
I got it.
No, sir.
Okay, because see, every man that's in of authority,
Mm-hmm.
he has to verify everything that's in place so he can maintain his authority. And King James had to authorize everything that was in that Bible so that it would be put out to the masses of the people. But here's the one kicker that a lot of people don't realize and can't understand. Once you get, now I'm gonna throw some Spanish out there to this brother man Spanish. Okay, once you get the anointing of the real Holy Ghost, there's a secret code in the King James Version Bible, and the anointing of the Holy Ghost will reveal it to you. That's why the scripture says it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom. Now, if there wasn't mysteries of the kingdom, then everybody would know everything about everything that's going on.
You're right.
Are you with me there? Just get with me a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's why when most people that consider themselves Christians or saints or born again or whatever they want to call themselves, when they're talking to people that don't read and study the Bible, most of the time the people they're talking to don't understand where they're coming from. That's why I always say that most people that say they have the Holy Ghost, watch out, I'm about to get ugly now. Most people that say they have the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit, as some educated people like to say, they don't have it. What they have is an overshadowing of the blessing to make it feel like they've got the Holy Ghost, because the tempered with King James Version that most of you people read says them that has the Holy Ghost is sealed until the day of redemption and cannot sin. Now, when I got my degree from the university, that let me know that word cannot mean there's no way it could happen. No way. So, and to back up what I'm saying, as you guys' Bible said, the book of Thessalonians says, prove all things. To back up what I'm saying is, show me one person after the day of Pentecost that had the anointing with the Holy Ghost that sinned. One person. Oh, doggone it. Let me get a Pepsi.
D, you got 1 minute.
I'm backing out, man. I'm going to give me a Pepsi because ain't nobody got an answer for me.
Oh, man. We back drinking Pepsi? Oh, man. Hey, let me go to the chat room. Man, shout out to Cuz she said strong black women is not a badge of honor. Independence is a myth. Okay, Cuz I see you with that. Dang, that 3-pointer. Let me bring. Everybody can't be on the stage. It's gonna start freezing up. Might move you out, D. Let me bring King Dwayne in.
What's up with y'all?
What's going on, man?
And nothing much.
I'm waiting on somebody to pull up.
Oh, straight up. Who you waiting to pull up?
He never said it. He never said what Bible he read.
What's up, Miss B?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, y'all. So you delve on into that video you sent with Grimace got mad.
I ain't even showed the video yet. I ain't even showed it yet.
You haven't got there yet. I wanted to talk about that too because I who you calling Grimace, the woman? See what I'm saying? That's okay though.
Nah, man, you got
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's
you,
okay to talk about women in that area, but soon as somebody does that about a man, then we're bitter women. What you say, Brooke? They get
Deanna,
it.
what?
My 14-year-old baby just said y'all getting y'all feelings. So see, this is what she's saying.
Well, this is the thing. Your 14-year-old has the impression of her mother. That's
No,
number one.
she
But-
absolutely does.
So with all respect, because I'm not gonna go there. That's a young lady that ain't mine. So she has the impression of her mother. I'm gonna talk to her mother because at the end of the day, we all have feelings. So yeah, it's quite doesn't take scientific effort to find out that we all gonna have feelings and we all gonna be in our feelings.
So
The problem is, are we gonna ever address who puts us in our feelings? Because y'all asked that quick. When I said what I said based off of what someone showed me. If somebody came and stuck up your house right now, you can assess the burglar, right? So we saw in the video that the man, I'm going to say he was naive because that's what it means. I'm going to assess the nice guy's finished path because ain't nobody asked you to be nice, but when you do it, you can look up the translation of nice. It reveals that you're naive. If you give it to the wrong people, they're going to take advantage of it. The way she acted versus the way he was the best baby father of all the men she had. And this is how to treat him. If he was doing something to her, I would call it out just the same because I have, and Ty can back me up. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna call you what you want. Just like I don't call people ladies, because back in the day that meant you were a chaste virgin. See, when you actually are studied, you watch yourself with words. So I'm careful with that. I'm not calling every woman a lady. I'm not calling even every young girl a lady because there's girls who are more experienced than older 50. But we don't want to have those conversations.
Oh, you can have it with me. So, because that's what I'm trying to understand. What do you mean when you say she's the impression of me? She should be the impression of me because I should. I'll let you speak. That was
never a dart though. That was never a dart, dear. I'm letting it be known that that was me giving a shout out to you because that's your baby girl. So she should have her mother's impression.
Okay,
thanks be to God, because there's some people that don't have their mother's impression. Who put the impression on the young lady that threw the baby's food in the street?
She was out of order.
In fact, she don't act like Deanna. So that's what I'm saying. Your daughter, I know your daughter. You forget I know your children. Mm-hmm. So I know who your daughter is and how she is. She's a sweet baby. Trust, I'm not worried about that, but I'm going to talk to mama because I'm not going to exasperate myself with an adult, let alone a child. There's an order about this.
Okay. Can I speak now?
Go ahead.
Okay? We're going to show the video after you get through.
Okay. So here's, because I do want to say this as well. After we talked on the side and I saw that video. Now, I have to say as a mother that I would have been upset too if somebody would have came home with food for one child, because as a person, we can say, whatever it is as a person, as a human being. And we talked about that scripture earlier, to feed the needy, to feed the poor, to give out. And I know D asked that question. I do. I have a boarding home and I supply toiletries, all of that. So he wanted to know that. I didn't get a chance to answer that. Yes, I do feed the needy and I give and all of that good stuff. But as a human, baby mama, baby daddy drama or not, you don't take food to somebody's house and not feed everybody, because the cost of that McDonald's could have been the cost of a $5 Little Caesars pizza. So it's ways that things can be done. Was she out of order for throwing that food? Because now you put your baby in a place to not have anything. And dad also could have came and picked his son up, take him to go get something to eat and bring him back home. They both could have done better with that.
Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and show the video so the audience will know what's going on, and then we'll be right back.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
My other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa,
them are his siblings
Lisa,
though. He not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating on McDonald's. Why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
I'm a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the f***? I like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those
go
are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my so that means
yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Him down to the car. He ain't got any for his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Done. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid. Thought I was finna take that shit today. Yeah, I had another thing for him today. No, he can't take it today.
Wow. Whew. Man. Questions that need to be answered. Answer in the chat room. Answer backstage. Private chat. Number 1, where are the other kids' daddy? Where are they daddies? Number 2, do you have a job, ma'am? You got 4 kids. That government check ain't gonna really take care of them 4 kids like that. Do you have other means of income? And I'm talking about the child support you're getting from them. What are other ways to support those kids, ma'am? You don't get your you said you don't get your food stamps till the 11th. Them kids still gotta eat them other days, man. How they gonna eat, man? Now, as I wrote earlier on Facebook, no, he's not entitled to bring those kids, other kids food. He's not. But me, what I would do, since I'm a school bus driver, oh yeah, if I'm gonna bring food for one, I'll bring it for all. If I got the money, I make sure everybody eat. Everybody gonna eat, including the mama's stank attitude. She gonna eat. But if I don't have that much money, I'm not even gonna bring the McDonald's up to the door anyway. I'm not even gonna tell her that I got it. Say just send him out real quick. I'm gonna put him in the car. We're gonna ride around the corner. He gonna eat. Throw all that trash and that garbage right there. All right, going back in the house. All the food gonna be out of his mouth. He ain't gonna have nothing. He gonna make, hey, drink this water. He gonna eat. That's if I don't have the money. If I got the money to take care of all other kids, I got them. But that's just the question though. Where are they fathers? What are other means to take care of those kids? Because okay, the other kids gotta eat regardless. You just threw away the Big Mac, the fries, that look like an orange high C. You just threw all that on the grounds. So somebody could have ate that. You know what, Toriel, tonight is not the night for you, man. I'm in a roasting mood too. I light your behind up. Anywho, let's cut everybody loose. Let's bring backstage back on King Dwayne. Let's see who all we can get on there before it starts frizzing up. All right.
I like what you said, Lord Tyron.
What I say?
What you said, that if you have it, you're gonna bring it for everybody. That's what I'm saying. If you have it, you're gonna bring it for everybody. If you can't, you're gonna get him and tell him to come out. That's what should have been done. And she was out of order too. And even with that food stamp stuff, that's so embarrassing. Like, I'm not saying that people don't need assistance, but that's what it is. Assistance. It's not something for you to live off of the rest of your life. It's assistance.
You know what I've learned on this journey? First of all, good evening, everyone. Salute.
Mr. Michael Scott, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, the real.
That's my cousin.
What's up, fam?
How you doing?
Excellent. I knew who you was. Yep, that's my fam. So you already know how I was raised, fam. You already know what kind of cloth I come from. Tyron knows this as well. King D, we vibed from the last show we did for the anniversary thing. At the end of the day, I'm going to take care of my child. Now, I have a wife who's wonderful. She had 3 children already. You can't tell me that my children, but I was raised from that cloth. That's what you do. They're a package. But at the end of the day, there's still a choice that I choose to do. I'm not obligated at all. Period. But if I love her, I love who's about her and what's a part of her, period. So that's going to be done. But like Tyron said, I would do the same thing. If I don't have enough to feed them all, I'm going to feed my child. You're not going to let me not feed my child either. But we're going to have that established. I don't need to see my baby. We're going to take that ride, eat the food, run it off, and then go back. But most likely that'll be because I'm taking him with me to begin with, if that makes sense. I'm not going to even have no food presented. I'm going to come get him and then go feed him. But if I have enough to feed them all, I'm going to feed them all. I'm going to bring all of that there where he don't have to leave the house, because I wouldn't want someone, and it's not that they fault, to eat in front of me and I can't eat. That's a natural thing. You're going to be hungry. So I wouldn't go put another child in that situation to begin with. So like you said, I would have already had it. I'm coming to get my son and we'll be back. Period. But for her to snap out like that, why? Because it seemed like out of all the men you decided to bend over for, he's the one that's the most on point, being a caretaker. But you can't force that man to take care of what's not his. You need the same energy she giving him, give that to the others. How about that?
She gonna break his mental. She gonna break his sanity. And that's why.
And King D on the real Doc.
You have to be careful arguing and going back and
forth. Come on, Doc.
Recognize when someone's trying to zap your energy.
Yes, sir.
Because you can see it in his body language.
Yes, sir.
He shouldn't have never went there, but this brother is her slave and her in the ditch of service for life. It's a wrap.
And you know what? Just wowzer. The sad part is for her to snap out like that, he quietly has done what she thought and expected to start doing from now on. He's brought them all food. You could tell because she would have never went there had she never not seen it.
Facts.
But now she feels like he's obligated to. No. And more than likely, she probably had an energy when he wouldn't bring enough probably for her. Now he's getting that. And what a horrible thing to do. Because in my eyesight, you didn't have to punish y'all's child like that. That was wrong. That baby had nothing to do with that. Period. So in your mind, you thought it was cute to throw that. At the end of the day, you threw that baby's food away, not that man's. That was your son's food.
On the ground.
Which lets me know you that type of petty. What's your cloth really cut from? Because see, those are things that are seen and taught. You ain't born with that kind of mentality. You're not born with that kind of move and groove. You're seeing that and taught that. Well, let me say this and I'm done. Transparent moment. I haven't always been the good guy. My cousin know that. She know I'll tear everything down for my family. If she called me right now and inbox me, cuz, what? Where we at? It is what it is. That's the cloth I'm cut from. But at the end of the day, I still choose to do what I need to do and how I'm going to do. All godly men don't think the same. Now I'm gonna go back real quick to that previous and what's Dr. D? What you call him, Tyron? That brother. At the end of the day, I don't care how many dildos strap on a woman put on. She's a woman with a strap on. Period.
Thank you, cousin. At
the end of the day, I don't care how many dresses a man put on. How he cut off his thingy, how he decided he's a man who decided to cut off his penis. Period.
Thank you, cousin.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Guess what? The only male species that's able to have a baby is a seahorse. Period. Guess who did that? God.
Come on.
He didn't get to choose to do that. He was mercy. He was created to do that.
Preach, cousin.
So at the end of the day, I'm created to be a man. Now, my upbringing is going to either say this is what a man do and how he do, or if I have a gay father, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to have a gay father teach me how to be a gay man. But now here's the key, though. But if I run into a straight man, I see the difference. And if I'm reading the Bible and being taught, I know that it's a choice at this point. I get sick of people saying, he was born that way. She was born that way. She was saying, fuck that bullshit. No, they were not. I apologize, Dr. D.
Keep it.
But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, stop saying a gay person was born gay. They choose to be gay. Just like I choose to be a good man or bad man.
Right.
These are things instilled and taught. I'm born a male, period. You know why? Because I got a caramel lollipop, period. Now, who I choose to put it in, I choose that. The hell?
Hey, that's it. Okay, that had the McDonald's. He tweeted.
So I'm just saying,
caramel lollipop.
Hey, it's a caramel lollipop. That's what I call mine. I don't know nobody else's is. It is what it is. So I'm just saying, and being a teacher, this day and age, I promise you, I have more scholars, and it's like wowzers because the world's so open to them. I have scholars that are 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, Tyron, Cuz, King D. They already deciding to choose their life because guess what? They're living in that lifestyle in their home. And they
And you know
actually
what?
got more game than these seasoned gay people. They don't make no excuse. They say, I'm a girl who likes girls. Thank you. I appreciate, because that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
You a girl who likes girls.
And
I'm
you
a boy
know
who
what,
likes
too?
boys, Mr. Scott. And that's what they say. Mr. Scott, I like boys. I know I'm a boy, but I like boys. You keep living that life, son, because that's the reality of it. The fact that you let me know you're a man or a boy, that's the important part. Now, my job is to let you know this is the right way to do, but at the end of the day, choose what you need to choose. I just want you to know how to live that life, though. That's my job. My job is to teach you to save your life so you don't get life or lose your life. Because even in that world, it ain't no joke.
You know what, too? And I want to say this, and people could take it however they want to take it, because at the end of the day, I'm Bible. But I do want to say this. I think it's an insult to the homosexual community for some of these people that are claiming to be gay and are not, because you're doing it because it appears to be a trend, or just because I want to, because I feel like there are people, especially working in psych, there are people that committed suicide because they have dealt with this issue. They did self-inflicted behaviors, all of those things. They really struggle, walked away from their families. I mean, it has tormented them mentally, and they have really dealt with some issues. And then you got people that just pop up and say, "Oh, today I want to be gay," or tomorrow I don't want to be gay. When it's people that really struggle with that thing and fighting it, you know what I'm saying? Don't even want to be in that position. And now we're even in a place that if you're straight, it's wrong. You can't even talk about being straight because you're worrying about if you're offending somebody else. Be what you can. You could be a garage door if you want to at the end of the day. But at the same time, respect those that are really struggling. And if I had something to do with that, I would be like, shut up. Who are you empowering? Just like, one, I don't even want to say her name to even give her no pub. But when she first came out, she was gay. Now you married to a man, but you were somebody that was considered a role model.
Yeah.
That's why I tell my kids, ain't nobody your role model. You make your own way.
A bunch of them doing that.
You make your own. You blaze with your own trail. You be your own role model. You don't have to look at other people. So this female came out as a gay artist, and now years later, you done made your money, made your millions, you done connected and got all of these platforms, and now you married to a man. That was false.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of names that I could call, but no, we ain't gonna call no names tonight. Go ahead, D.
I feel you, D. I'm like, oh Lord. Too many doors.
Hey, hey, I'm listening to all that y'all spit now. And all that's fair, all that's good, because you guys live in the best country in the world, which is America.
No, sir.
So
you guys, KKK. Let's keep it real.
I'm keeping it real.
The un-United States of America. So all of us are not naive. Just FYI. And I'm not coming at them keeping it real. Don't do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, sir. Under the United States Constitution.
No,
are you not living under the laws of the United States?
KKK. It's America KKK. It's America KKK. There's nothing united about the United States. It's the un-United States of America.
Well, I'm not going to bite off of that, because there's no factuality there, regardless of how you slice it. But anyway, most people that visit
think it's the best country in the world because they're not what? We know why.
Most people that visit the United States of America always says America is the best country in the world. That's coming from Canada, South America, and wherever it may be.
Yep, you're right.
But also in the statements that you guys were making, I have to sort of push back on a few things that you guys were saying. please don't take it at heart, because old man like myself got funny ways of thinking.
But that's why you teach us so we
When
can know
you
who you are
guys
too.
say that your Bible, when you guys say that you guys are living by the tampered with King James Bible and y'all all about the Bible,
I
I'm hearing
apologize.
statements coming out of
I
your
didn't
mouth
want to
that
say that.
is contradictory to the Bible that you guys say you're living by.
I missed that. Who said that?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I was just, just going by what I heard.
I'm trying. I didn't
And
hear. No, excuse me. I missed that. Who said that?
see, it's like this.
No,
It's
we
like
grown.
this.
Who
At
said
the,
it? We all grown. You said
who was
said it?
that?
So I missed it. Who said that?
Well, if you give me a chance, I think if it wasn't the gentleman there, then it must have been the lady. Because I mean, well, let me rephrase that again too, because sometimes I loosely use words that really don't fit the
Oh, I'm a lady.
don't fit the
Oh,
bill.
I'm a lady.
Because see,
I'm
in
a lady.
today's world, people say what they want to say, but that don't make it right according to the tampered with King James Version Bible. Now, I heard a statement said that, I believe someone said that a girl said, "I'm a girl that like girls." According to that tampered with King James Version,
No, nobody on
if
this
that's the
panel
case,
said that. Nobody on this panel said they're a girl that like girls.
No,
now
I
wait a
said-
minute, wait
no,
a
I did
minute.
say it.
I could have swore I heard.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna look at the tape when it's all over with,
I
because
said
I
it.
believe I'm right. I thought I heard somebody say
I
that.
said it.
Oh, Michael
I
said
said
it.
it.
Oh, he was using it as a scenario.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, the bottom line is they can say what they want to say.
Oh, he thought I
Because
was thinking. Oh,
the
he thought I was
tampered with
like
King
that, but I
James
was
Version
doing that.
says, "So is a man thinketh, so is he." So if they feel like that's what they is, that's what they is. Now you cannot sit there. There's nobody on this panel that can sit there and tell me that they have actually seen the stars in Hollywood, the girls that were men that are actually fine looking women, and tell me that they still men. Don't run by that. Don't run that by me. I'm too old and too dumb to believe that.
Dang.
Now I've seen
Wow.
some guys
Wow.
in Hollywood that used to be women. And they some nice looking guys. So don't run that by me. You was born with this and that. Okay. That used to be the same. But it don't run like that no more.
Let me have a transparent moment. In old school.
Would you date one if they have
Hold on.
surgery?
Hold
Would you
on,
date
cuz.
one now?
Hold on, cuz. I have an aunt, AK, who's actually my godmother, who has both sexes. School me, sir, since you're the one.
Okay, run that by me again.
I have a godmother who has both sexes. She goes with the sex that she has the strongest of. That means her Aphrodite. So, school me, sir. She said,
I'm not gonna.
No. We grown. She said she's a woman.
Okay. Now wait a minute. Hold up. Now I'm gonna say it like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody's family member or anything like that.
No, I'm saying,
but I
school
believe
me
the
how
statement
you
is
say that.
when you got a person with two genitals, they're one's opposite and one the other.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe they're called morphodites.
That's correct.
And whichever one is the strongest in the lead game is the one that they usually associate themselves with.
Exactly.
Now that comes from what
So at the end of the day, make it make sense. You saying if a man's born a man, how is he able to change that because he decides he wants to live the life of a woman, or vice versa? And he got one sex. Here we go. He got one sex, and she got one sex, male and female. So make it make sense, seriously, to us that if a man's born a man, how he can decide he want to live like a woman, that makes him a woman. Because you can
according to science, I really don't want to get into a biological discussion, but according to science, when every man or child, every child is born with both sex, It just one takes the dominant over the other. That's how you get the boys and how you get the girls. So each and every one of you people, except for me, each and every one of you people that consider yourself African American, according to your biology and your scientists, you're born male and female at the same time. That's what you are. So whichever one takes the dominance, that's what you come out as, according to science. Oh, come on, Ebony. You know I ain't full of it. I've been full of it.
Let me get one more clarity and I'm good. I'm not African American. I'm not from Africa. I'm American.
Oh, so you abide by the Constitution of the United States that was written by white men?
No, I abide by the fact that I was born over here in the United States of America. My heritage is African. But how can I say I'm African American if I never was born in Africa?
So in other words, if they decide to give the African Americans reparations, you don't want any?
At the end of the day, did I earn it? Was I in the cotton field? Was I sweating? Did I get deep? Did I get acres taken from me, sir? Reality.
Okay, well the question is.
Reality check. Let me tell you how you're lying about it, sir. I've actually said that to the Eurocentrics, because they're not white. I'm not black. I'm caramel. You put me next to a black crayon, there's a difference. I'm not black. You're not either.
Of course, I'm never black. You never hear me say that. I'm European.
Teddy Love, he go by European.
Cause he European.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, just like they're Eurocentric. They're Eurocentric. They're not white. They're Eurocentric.
He said he caramel.
I want to know if he met a man that had the surgery to change to a woman, would he date that person?
Wait a minute, run that by me again. I had a problem with the FCC.
That's a deep question. Ooh,
run that by me again.
I said I would.
King Dave, don't be going nowhere.
Can you turn your
Hey, you got an echo, D.
I really shouldn't have one.
No, I just know
hold on.
Would you date a person that changed their sex? So because you said that a man who got the surgery and then they fine, so you find them attractive. Date? Would you date?
Well, let's say it like this. Well, I would say it like this, and please don't get me wrong with this. I would say it like this. There may be individuals running around now. Wait, hey, I'm gonna have to call back in. Something's wrong.
Yeah, call back in, D.
Cause really?
I'm hey.
King Dave.
See, he got the right one tonight.
I mean, King Dwayne. King Dwayne.
Man,
See, let me tell you, King Dwayne and I vibe without saying a word. We look at each other like, oh Lord.
Man, I don't get into all that, man. I save my energy, man. But hey,
yeah, I'm just like, cuzzo, for real though.
Deanna on one. She on one.
Listen, did y'all not hear that man say that he seen some men become women and they're fine? That means they're attracted.
But what
hold on, cuzzo. And listen, I heard that. And I gotta commend King Dwayne and Tyrant. They knew where I was going. We all could have hit that. We all heard that. Sometimes just gotta be like, okay, I got that, put in your back pocket and keep it moving on the main subject. I didn't want to go that road because I gotta give old school. Old school gonna be old school, and then he gonna go a whole different route. And we being the men we are. I just didn't want to go in that room, but you went in the room because of so what really what's going on right now that worked out for his benefit because he's processing right now how to come back with that.
I know.
They don't tell him what box he's gonna come out of, but he's coming out the box. We know that. But I was like, I wasn't trying to go in that room. I saw the room, I saw the door open, but I didn't want to go in there. That's why I went the other way I did. At the end of the day, I have a cousin, and unfortunate for him, he was a very attractive man who decided to live the life of a woman, and he was beheaded because of their choice. Now here's the thing. He messed with the wrong man who got caught up in his feelings and then got nervous and scared because he felt my cousin was going to squill him out. Again, that's what I try to. My job for my scholars that have decided at a young age, like I said, I'm literally serious. I got 5th, 6th, and 7th grade scholars who have decided I'm going to live this life, Mr. Scott. And I tell them, I understand, and I understand why you chose. I just need you to understand who you are that decided to choose this. But I need you to also be real and be fair with it. And don't get yourself in the wrong game when someone decided to take you out. Because they don't mind doing that. You got cats that are scared. I'll put it this way. And this is I'm not going to expose that's why I was trying to tell the doctor, I'm a different old school and a young school. At the end of the day, I'm in groups with pastors. You know why some pastors like me in the group? Because I have no church to get kicked out of. You can't say I can't be the pastor. And if I ain't been at your church, because I ain't feeling your ministry anyway, so you can't kick me out of your church. So I'm the radical one. I'm the radical one.
Yeah, you back.
I'm the radical one. He's back. So I tell cats all the time, you want to judge someone that's gay? If I blindfolded you and you was getting head game, you're going to go by the sensation. You're not going to freak out till I take the blindfold off and it's a man.
I have to put my AirPods on.
That's real talk. Let's flip it. If I blindfold a woman, you're going to enjoy the sensation. You're not going to freak out till I take the blindfold off and it was a woman doing it to you. So that's why I'm like, be careful. It's always a choice, but it's the sensation of the choice that gets you. Why we like women, Tyron, Dwayne? The sensation. And then the rest kick into, we attracted to it. Then we want to know what the sensation is. Let's keep it 100.
I love femininity.
That's what I'm about to say.
Exactly.
I need to need
femininity for me.
That was instilled in us. That was instilled in us. I tell people all the time, a marriage, you know how a marriage works? I don't change my wife attraction. She was made and created to be attracted to the opposite sex. If she walks by a dude that looks nice and she don't say nothing, I'm gonna ask her, are you okay? It's your nature to look at the opposite sex. Now, if she decides to chase him, that might be a conversation piece right there.
You might want to ask her then, hey, if she decided to chase her, you might want to say, are you okay?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, are you okay? But at the end of the day, it's still give you attracted to the opposite sex. But then a thing called sensation kick in. I'm just saying.
Go ahead, D. All right, D, you live, D. Can you
you live, man?
They want you to answer the question.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to run that question by me again. I didn't catch it.
Man.
Go ahead,
Would you like
we're here now, cousin. Go ahead. We're here now.
I would like to know that let me change because my baby came out to read a book in the kitchen, so I'm gonna move from here.
Okay.
Yes,
we're gonna change destination.
Yeah. She being managed.
Okay, I was trying to catch up with the question because I was having problems with the FCC right about now.
Nah, you good, Doc. She about to ask.
I wanted to know because you said a man that changes, his sexuality and he can become a fine woman. Would you date someone that does that?
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this, baby, straight from the heart. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Dag, I hate to say it like this because it's gonna sound kind of strange, and most of the people on the panel can't see where I'm thinking at. But
no, teachers.
Okay. Now, with the individual that each person is with right now, the individual that they're with right now, if
Yes,
they
sir.
did not know, if they did not know about that person's background
Yes,
and
sir.
that person's family tree, they would hook up with them in a minute, not even knowing whether it's been a man or a woman. It's happening all the time in Atlanta and different cities around the USA.
True story indeed facts. Which goes to
So
my
that would be a
blindfold.
yes.
So listen to me.
Yes, sir.
That lady that a guy hook up with, if he don't know anything or don't find out something about her background, she might be the finest woman that ran across his mind, only to find out that woman is actually a man.
Yes, sir.
Absolute facts.
So you see,
Yeah.
so it's not if you know this person has the operation, then it's your choice. But if you don't know, because there's a lot of people walking around the city of Indy, capital city, Indianapolis.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot of people walking around here looking like so fine women
Yes,
that
sir.
was actually dudes years ago.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Some of
True
them had
story
went
indeed facts.
to some of them had went to Michigan and got the operation. Some had
Atlanta.
went to Atlanta, Georgia and got
Yes,
the
sir.
operation.
LA.
Some of them even went to California. I can tell you right now, if you guys would be honest, some of your best looking women stars that you think are women
Used to be
that
me.
you're running behind
Used to be me.
might actually be a man.
True story indeed facts.
You don't know
well,
that.
yeah,
So
but
I mean, at the end of
so when
the
you
day,
find out,
huh?
you still you're talking around my question. I'm just asking if
You
you
want to know, is it
knew,
a yes
if
or a
you
no?
knew. So
Yeah.
would that be a
I
yes?
just gave you the answer.
Okay, so yes.
If I knew, no, baby, it ain't gonna go like that. Before I hit a woman, I got to know something about her. And I ain't talking about her hanging out with her bourgeois friends. I'm talking about she got to let me know something about her roots. And I'm gonna have to look into her roots.
Right.
I think that should come with dating. Period. You should
Well,
ask questions.
Well, wait a minute. We all grown folks here, right? And
Yes,
all
sir.
us grown folks. How many of us have went now? I mean, you can tell me anything, and you can tell the panel anything, but be honest with yourself. How many of you have went to the nightclub and had a one night stand?
We
And
all.
knew
I'm sure
for
we
a
all
fact-
have. I'm sure we all
and
have.
knew
Most
for,
definitely.
and knew for a fact
I
that
was trying to have
person
me
that
one
you
tonight.
went and knew for a fact the person that you had that one night stand was actually born the way that they was. You don't know that.
True story indeed facts.
So when a person get to yelling out there, I wouldn't have. Hey man, I'll go a step further than that. In the city of Indy here, we got guys that purposely get locked up so they can go to jail and go down low.
Oh my God.
I used to be a correctional officer.
You
I
true
used to,
story
I,
indeed facts. You right.
I worked in the prison.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay,
You are
and
true. I've arrested. I used to be a recovery agent. I've arrested cats that said, "Man, I can't wait to go to jail. I live a better life in jail, have better relationships." I'm like, "What? Okay."
Wow.
So I
and the
know
thing is,
you are correct. You're right. Cuz has done.
You're right.
He did
I used
that.
to work in Little Juvenile. I know. I already know.
and see the fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is that them that are doing that on the down low ain't exactly coming out and say, "Hey, I'm papping and yakking on Mike and sell." I'm knocking around body shops and sell 3J. Ain't nobody saying that. They come right out here. They come right out here and catch a naive woman that thinks she knows everything, a strong black woman, and fill her up with all of that HIV that they done got in the cell block.
Mercy.
Well, you know what? That can even happen through drugs and
Yep.
intravenous use. So
Okay.
not even just that way. So because you went back to the strong black woman. So a woman can't be strong, and I'm seriously asking this question. A woman can't have a strength. Is that what
Okay.
you're saying?
I think
Somebody
No.
other than D, can somebody other than D answer this as well too? I would like to hear.
Well,
All
okay,
right,
well,
we all
cousin,
gonna put in.
hold on. Cousin, do your cousin a favor, because I came in. I need you to explain to your cousin what do you mean by strength? Because I just need to be specific.
Because I guess there's an issue about a woman saying she's strong. So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with a woman being strong. Should they not have any strength in
That,
anything? I understand the Bible with the scripture as being a weaker vessel and all of that. So, or are you meaning like I'm a strong black woman? That's what y'all saying a woman shouldn't be, or I need explanation of that,
Okay.
because to me when
Just
you
be.
say that,
Don't say it.
First of all, don't say y'all. We not French in that. We German.
okay, well when it's said to me, the way that I take it is that you're saying that a woman shouldn't be strong at all. And so I hear that it's not okay to encourage yourself, that it's not okay to empower yourself, that it's not okay to have strength, because sometimes you have to. Not sometimes. That's something you got to have.
Okay, cuz I'm lost. Who on the panel said a woman can't be strong?
Ain't nobody on this panel who said that.
Well,
and that's what I wanted to bring clarity to, because as saying that he was on the phone together, I already knew what he was saying about the attraction stuff. He was pretty much letting you know, what was it? I'm gonna get you, sucker, or was it low down?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you, sucker. I know exactly. We on the same page.
when Miss Johnson was taking all her stuff
Yes,
off,
and these lips are not mine, and these boobs are not mine.
And she took that leg off too, and she started hopping around.
So the thing is, so that was a prophetic scene, because whoever would have thought that we would be in 2022 or whatever, however we get down the line, who would have ever thought sitting up here trying to have to put a real drag queen?
Come on.
Trying to the drag. When did we get here? Because that's one of the issues when it comes down to what he was saying about. You got to be careful. Well, for the most part, we have great upbringing. We understand that. If we get to a point where we might not have had upbringing, but we did the part that we're supposed to do, like me. I didn't have my mother and father. But growing up under my grandparents and church and all that different stuff, when I became a certain age, I looked at myself in the mirror, accountability. I said, it's time to make all the decisions from here. So anything I didn't know, I looked it up. Anything I needed to be under to get through the list, under. It's not an issue with a woman being strong, because guess what? Your femininity is strong. Your womb is strong.
Exactly.
Everything that God made you up with is strong. Because I'm not going to be that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. So, but the thing is, don't think that you can with that, because if we go back to Genesis, we know that there was prophetic as well. It wasn't just being or curses put down, because the only person that was cursed really was everything else.
God.
Rewind
that one. Rewind that one.
God said after he cursed the serpent, so you know he ain't never going to heaven. After he cursed to his belly, made sure that he let the woman know what was going to be the case with her. He let the man know what was going to be the case.
Yes, sir.
The issue is, the very beginning, Adam had his bridegroom in God.
Yeah.
He knew what the rules was. He knew what the law was. He was married to those.
Yep.
He was back in his presence. He had responsibility, and then he learned how to meaning everything that he put in his hands, he was able to be a husbandman translated.
Come on.
Now, when you introduce the woman, she is the church. She is the Holy Ghost. She is the Paraclete.
Yes.
She does everything in the command of the name, which is Christ. So, when you understand all that, the scriptures open up, the mysteries open up.
Come on.
So, when you have a panel like this, who I absolutely believe everybody on this panel, you understand how the woman moves her strength, God,
exactly,
because you put it on your own strength. They understand how the man's supposed to move. The about a man being strong and why put terms on things like she do. It's enough for me to just be a man. I need to be. I need to put food on it. I'm a man, all man. A man because I put work in. Just like when I go to the job and I punch the clock, I expect something in the account, right? Because I know that my work will be what I put in.
Thank you.
argue with nobody about that because I know I work 60 hours. I know how much I make. It better be in my account.
Yes, sir.
When you know your worth, I love in the I tell people all the time, I'm joke with you. I'm like still 21 because the knowledge that I have, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Because when a man gets to that point where he's full of knowledge, he can start doing the same thing Christ did when he was of age and full of knowledge. He
Come on,
taught
Doc.
like a madman. He told the disciples, "Come on, his bride." They dropped their profession, and then the thing about it is, Jesus, their Lord, their God, he showed them that he was fluent in their profession. Them so what that tells me is that I need to lie down that I know is connected and maximize that. It's not gonna make you weak when you need to be strong in the lane that you're strong in. But the thing is, it's supposed to compliment me, not competition.
That part.
And
So,
are you done?
so let me say this on that. If you ever run into a man who does not appreciate your strength you have as a woman and understand that your strength would add to if he is strong, that's because he's a weak man. So he's fearful of your strength because his strength is not where yours is. Now, if he's a man that understands you and you being the woman you are, you can actually give him reasons to want to be strong. Because some men don't have reasons to be because they so used to being Lord Jesus, taken care of. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But that don't mean he can't be, that don't mean he can't be given a reason to be a stronger man.
And that's one of
that's one of the things that made me want to be who I want to be to my wife. She's strong. Now I'm old school. I need to know she's strong. That if God decides to put me to sleep, can't no man just come into her life and get over on her.
Exactly.
I need to stand around. I need to know if it comes down to a war. I need someone to be able to tell the story. I need to be able to fight out enough. I'll get you to fight. Get out of the trenches. I'll hold it down. You go get help. Tell the story. But I can't have no one in my life that's gonna hide in the corner. That ain't helping. I need you to get out.
Mouthful. You said a mouthful.
I need you to get it. Thank you. Go get help.
And now, cousin, I'm gonna say this. That is my definition of a sanctified thug. What my cousin just explained. That's what I come from. Those are the type of men that I know. I know.
Call them real men.
Exactly. So when I say that, that's just my little joke as a phrase. But that is the man that I desire to be in my life because that's all I know. That's all I know. I know men in my family that take care of their kids, and I absolutely. And because, and I'm gonna even say this: if there was a man that stepped out and had an outside child, you better believe that child ain't on the outside; it's coming inside with us. And so, because that's how we are. And I have men in my family.
Yeah, yes. I mean that's just how we would. That's how.
That's you still gonna, you gonna take the baby? You gonna take the baby and the man back?
Absolutely. Because you know what? Because I'm not saying, and to each his own, because I know for some, but let's just keep it real. Because if somebody cheats in a relationship, and how many times have we forgiven and went back into that relationship? People quick to say what they won't do, but you don't stop loving nobody overnight. And I'm gonna be real transparent right here. My husband had a baby on me in our marriage, and yes, I took my husband back. My husband dead and gone now, and I took him back. It hurt with that child, absolutely, but I had to get to a place to overcome that as well. Did I struggle through it? Absolutely, but I wanted to work on my marriage as well until my husband out here no longer, and I don't want to talk about that, too much. But I've been there and I've done that.
That's because he gave you in spite of, he gave you a reason to want to fight, and it had to be because he wanted to fight. That's the thing. I tell people, let me tell you, every day is not rainbows and skittles in the Scott manor. But we make sure we have more rainbows and skittle days than hell and brimstone days. We fight. When one decides not to fight for it, there's the problem. I tell people all the time, I don't make my wife happy. She decides to be happy because I give her reasons to want to be happy. At the end of the day, she don't make me happy. She gives me reason. I know people in marriages today Literally, they are the bomb.com, but their spouses still hates them. That's a choice. That's a choice.
There we go.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
I know good men that they are going through hell. I know good men, they are good, but they're still, because that other person choosing not to give them the love that they giving back. So I had to explain it to my baby, don't take it wrong where my mentality is right now. You give me all types of reason to be happy, but at the end of the day, you don't make me happy. I choose to do that.
You both got to bring happiness to the table. You
Wait,
cannot look
us.
for some. You cannot look for somebody else to bring you your happiness, because if something happens and they don't
Come
make
on.
you happy for that day, what have you deposited into one another? But if you
Come on.
both can bring your own happiness to the table, then you got overflow. Because I'm
Guess
not
what they
looking.
call?
Yeah,
Come on.
I want you to don't get. And I'm not saying like I don't want nobody to make me happy. Yes, give me that reason, just like my cousin said. But I'm happy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, and if you both happy, what can go wrong? And I don't have it in front of me right now, but even when I think about the word husband, I can't remember if it's the Greek or Hebrew, but the term means man that reaches his hand into the fire. And then even wife means woman in the fire. And so when you got a man that's going to reach in the fire and get you. And so when you thinking about everything that women have been through, that men have been through, and you willing to go through the fire together, come on now.
Tyron,
Something.
what do I say all the time,
That's the
little
type
brother?
of woman we looking for.
What do I say all the time, little brother? Even in a marriage, iron sharpens iron. That's biblical.
Yes. It better.
What do I say my job as a band, as a musician is? I give people a reason to hug themselves and love themselves to life.
Yeah.
For other people not to love them, especially them, and to love real live music. I want to give you a reason when you come to our show. You come, Tyra, you've been there. You just came 2 weeks ago. What do I say? I want you to come to my show and have a reason to want to smile. I want you to have a reason to love the music I'm giving you. I want you to have a reason to say, I'm coming back just because I had a fucked up week. But I know if I come here, Michael, and kick it, I can have a reason to smile, lay back, and be like, this is peace and serenity for right now.
Hey, Michael, I was smiling for more than one reason if you seen all the women that was sitting at that table.
Exactly. Exactly. And guess what? I'm thankful and I'm thank God that my music gave them reason to want to stay at that table with you and keep smiling.
Right.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Were they
Oh Lord.
It was like a table full of women, and I was like, ooh, thick, ooh, high. Ooh,
and Tyron, real talk, you felt the vibe. You tell me what the vibe was. You saw the whole vibe. My whole family was there. My mom, my daddy.
It was peaceful down the mug and everything. It was just, chill, laid back, chill.
Yeah. Quick plug. We back there Friday. Just if you're in that mood, to come on out. 11:30 to 1:30.
Man,
come on.
You know what? I would come out, but man, my truck done broke down on me.
No, I'm just saying, come out. But that's the big picture is. I want to give you I want to give you a reason to hug yourself and love yourself to life. So other people have to love you, especially you. The especially you part's the important part. If you can't love you, how you expect me to know how to love you?
Come on.
Exactly. I just had that conference April 2nd.
If you don't know who you are, how can you expect me to know who you are to be? I'm just asking.
Come on.
Let's go back to what we just talked about earlier. At the end of the day, if you're going to be a man that wants to act like a woman, I can love you that way. But please be sure. So I can be sure who to love.
Oh, Lord.
You want to know if it's the woman or if it's the man?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I want to respect who you are. But if you don't know who you are, how the hell I know who to respect, man? What the hell?
Right.
Now, I'm going to love all 10 of you. I got people that I love. They got 10 personalities. And they look at me strange. I said, look. You looking at me strange.
Which one am I talking to today? Right. Which one am I
looking at me strange, but why are you looking at me strange? You got 10 people I done seen within you. I see all 10 within a week. Sometimes I get 2 at the same time in the conversation. I'm just saying I'm loving all of them. I just need to know who I'm loving today, though. That's all. Are you Ruth, John, or Jim, or Turn? I didn't know who. That's all.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
And did he say he wanted me to come and take his show over?
No, he did not.
He didn't want me to come and sing for him.
Not at all.
Hey, it's at
Tyron
the
knows. Actually, Tyron knows. I share my life. Mercy. That's a message. I share my life. Tyron seen it in action.
man,
I
it's at
share my
the
life. I
Cleo's
share my
Bodega,
life.
D.
I don't care if you can't see it. Guess
Where is
what?
it at?
We gonna play behind you.
Where
Let's
is it
go.
at?
28 to Martin Luther King. Cleo's Bodega.
Is that down at the Elks Club?
No,
No. It's right by the Elks Club.
it's right by the Elks.
Oh,
It's the
because
old.
I mean,
It's at the Flanner House.
Fly,
oh,
yeah,
at the
Flanner
Flanner
House.
House.
By
Yeah, I might just put on my 19-piece suit and come down there and squill out a note. It's been a while though.
Let's go. I don't mind. And see, that's the other thing with how I move. I don't mind sharing my life, aka my microphone, my stage, because at the end of the day, I'm not intimidated by someone. I'm motivated by your talent. I'm motivated by your skills. Iron again sharpens iron. If I can't push you to do your best, what am I doing? If I can't
all right.
push you to do your best, what am I doing? I was born and raised to be a teacher and a learner. I just said yesterday when I grabbed my mic and went live. The one thing I learned about being in martial arts, my sensei used to instill in me this all the time. A wise man knows that he's not wise at all. Somebody get that.
Oh Lord.
A wise man knows
mercy.
he's not wise at all because a wise man knows he has to keep learning till he sleeps.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's why I asked you. I'm not tripping on you, doctor. You're old. You want to see your generation taught my generation, so I can teach the generations on here with us. So I don't mind learning. But all I say is I'm learning your generation that taught me. Don't forget, our knowledge gets a little bit more open than yours because y'all didn't have that open. Just like that's why the generation before us, after us is where they at. There's more for them to grab onto. We didn't have that access. So now that's why I said we got to relearn. I got to learn what they know. I got to learn what they moving through. That's how I know how to work with my scholars. They teach me. I'll be like, what that mean? Teach me. Mr. Scott, stop playing. I'm not playing. Teach me. You're the teacher. Guess what? Now you're the teacher because I didn't know what that term means. So when I'm walking down the hall and I hear it, I know how to move and groove.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, I do my kids on the bus.
Because I don't use that. I don't use that term. It's amazing to me how cats now means you're a liar. What the what?
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, a cat mean it was a damn cat with 9 lives, and you better not step on it or it might scratch you. Now, if someone called you a cat, you don't learn from the generation after 2 generations after me. If you're a cat, you're soft. Well, now you're liars. What the what? One word got 8 meanings, but I had to learn it. I had to learn it.
Hey, T.
English language.
That part.
Hey, T.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna have to make a comment on that McDonald's deal, and I'm gonna have to break a break. Listen, man, on that McDonald's deal, that girl was strictly out of pocket.
We all agree.
She could have told, like she told that dude that his child was hungry. She could have also told the dude. She could have also told the dude to go get a couple of bags of beans and some flour if she knew how to cook. But judging the way she was going off, man, I'm just thinking, man, the way I heard that video is she was just.
It wasn't no long term.
Just a young girl that got stung with a bunch of babies. And now if the young guy felt out of his heart that he wanted to give them kids something cool. Because I'm the type of dude, I don't believe in eating in front of kids. Because first of all, I see it like this. You don't get upset with the kids for what the parents do.
Thank you. I said that. Thank you. That part.
And then like she threw the food out in the street. How do she know the other kids, as well as his kid, didn't see her acting like that? Mm-hmm. Now the little dude might have a little animosity in his heart about his mother treating his dad like that, but he can't do nothing because he's a little kid. You see what I'm saying?
That could
So
flip
a lot of time, these so-called strong women, they so strong till they dumb. I mean, you know, and I guarantee you, wherever that girl is on that video,
he muted himself.
What happened?
Yo, D,
As he
your
should.
volume went out.
Mr. Dr. D.
What'd you say, Deanna?
She told she said. No.
That's what I'm saying.
King
See,
Dwayne and I know what she said. She good.
Deanna could Deanna could fall up off the screen too. She could fall up off the screen too. See? Anywho, let me see. But D, get your volume, D. He done went out. D done went out.
Hey, but Ty, you know what it made me think about? What Mike was talking about and Deanna was talking about earlier, and even D. It made me think about. I don't know if you remember the time I had to drive my mother. I think it was like 2011, 2012. I drove my mother to Minnesota to bury my brother's father because my brother was locked up. But the reason why it was easy to drive her 5 hours because I knew the brother myself. You know what I'm saying? Because my father went his way. I watched. You know what I'm saying? When my mother moved on and she had another my brother's father, and they were actually now in this video that don't appear to be the case, but I hear a lot of people when they saying, you know, what he could have did. That takes building up some person though. That takes building up some person because you know the person. Look at how he approached her. He walking up just cool as ever, just laughing because clearly they got a rapport. And he like, why you just explain the real deal? What you got the camera on? This, that, other because he was caught off guard.
Way off guard. You could tell that's totally not the norm.
So he was set up to begin with.
Yes, sir.
He was. I agree with
but
that.
She says it. Remember when she's talking to us before he even gets out of the car and saying, I'm gonna put him on blast. That's what got my
think he a good daddy.
Right. That's what got my thinking at first. Like you are comfortable blasting someone that has the reputation of being a good father, which it must be true because it's out there.
Right.
You had to add help with that because he's your baby's daddy, but now you're in your feelings because he won't feed all your children.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
So you can tell she had.
My thing is this: when my mother got locked up in prison,
yes, sir.
My father kept coming around getting my brother. He made it a habit of taking me too. Now he didn't have to do that.
Amen.
Right.
I remember all the things he told my brother's grandma, my brother's family. They adopted me in because I was around. He pretty much told me, I know your father from school. I know your daddy.
Yeah.
I'm with your mama, and I was with her. Now that she locked up, I'm not just gonna just throw you to the side.
That part.
So when as we grew up, that made me respect him because he called me son. He told me you my son regardless of what he did.
Yeah.
But obviously nobody can replace my father, who I've only talked to a couple of times, never met him personally. But I know what he had, and I'm gonna deal with that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The life spark from which I came from was Jerome Bishop. It wasn't my brother father.
Yeah.
But the fact that he stepped up and did some things he didn't have to do, it moved me a long way. Even when my brother got locked up and some of the disrespectful stuff that he did, like I was raised with my parents and my brother was too. My brother struggled the most. He was in and out of trouble. Got from like every school in Gary because he was just that bad. Ran away from home, all type of stuff. Growing up in church, but he just was a knucklehead. He dealt with what happened with our mom.
Yeah.
He had an absolute great father that of saying, you know what? Even though his dad loved me, we was in a situation where he adopted, where he got his son, took his son with him, raising him. And did I miss my brother? Of course, but I know my brother had a father. The way my brother disrespected his father constantly, and then you get locked up. There's nothing that could be done. They're not letting you get out. None of that. I got to stand in your stead. This is just some of the stuff I see when I look at this situation because I agree with Mr. D because my mind went there. You don't know what those children saying. You don't know if they ran to the window. You don't know if he all
Yes,
daddy,
sir.
daddy, daddy, and you
Yes, sir.
calling this man out, and you calling this man his name, and you talking to him like a child. You're taking his control. You're taking his manhood. You're taking his masculinity. You are throwing. It wasn't just that icy orange that it was his whole manhood.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And so I even went deeper because you can't just look at black and white. I even went deeper than that. I wonder when he does get his son,
Boy.
how many times do other siblings see, oh, he went with daddy. Oh, he went with his daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just don't. And this is why you have to be careful with when a woman will say, oh, I'm a package deal. Sometimes you're just a package. You're not a deal. And that's just reality, because if a man walks all the chaos, oh, it's going to be hell, because he may have walked already, because all those siblings know that ain't our dad.
Yeah.
And we know how mama treated him. And
Yeah.
now there's animosity between the siblings, because you know what? Our daddy ain't that point. Doing that. Our daddy us McDonald's. Your daddy is the on point when not all our daddies.
Clearly.
And it had to be a couple of daddies, because he was like, you ain't called they daddies. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly.
that has to be the dynamic. And
Exactly.
it's sad. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't, I got 11 children, and you know, and so, and everybody know my dynamic is why, you know, I don't, through adoption and things like that, and my bio, but I still had a child from my deceased, and then from high school sweetheart. So the blended family is dysfunctional, and if it's not, if you don't understand how to treat people, I'm not saying that every one is, but it's hard. It's hard because you already have those children like, well, that ain't my daddy, and he don't treat me like this one, he don't treat me like that one. So
Yeah.
you already dealing with a lot. And me, you know, even in my situation, and I, you know, I already said about my husband bringing in a child in a marriage, and I remember my son telling me, because it's full some of our relationship. My oldest son, he's 30 now, but I remember him telling me, if you was gonna take that, you might as well stay with my daddy. That cut me like a knife. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
still had to explain to him why I didn't stay with his father. But he seen my pain. And so in his mind, well, if you're gonna go through anything, you might as well. So I got what he was trying to say. So
Yeah.
even in that, with that mother doing that, you know, altogether, I feel like all of it was wrong. It could have been done a better way. It wasn't. It is what it is. But as a mother, she's even damaged some relationship with her child. So
Yeah.
to even see, you know, if her child see, and 9 out of 10, the child saw it, because when you want to be ignorant, you're gonna make sure you do it in front of that child, because if that father is A1 and he's doing more than that mother, you don't want that to be seen. And
Yeah.
clearly, that's something that everybody says. Y'all think because she on it, y'all think he a good father. Y'all think he is. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all the real deal. Or what? And really, she embarrassed both of them. You on here talking about your food stamp, sweetie. Come on
Right.
now.
Right.
What are you saying? And it's nothing against food stamps. Look, I'm always looking for a card to buy, but it ain't no.
I
I
know
look
that's
for that.
right.
I look for that PEBT, and I can go even say it was a time when I needed assistance, and I,
Facts.
you know, growing
Yeah.
up. So I mean, you know, well, I was still growing up because I had my first child young at 17, so I needed that assistance, but I also knew it wasn't enough. And I knew that I needed more in order to take care of my child at that time, and my children is still. So, you know, not even knocking at or anything, but you on social media talking about your food stamps. Like, we got to do better as a whole.
Yeah.
You know,
Young
And
gentleman,
it got my
going
attention
to
with
11.
you saying that. It got my attention when she said, you know when I get them, and I have not got them yet. So my mind immediately
Right.
went to, what are you doing to make sure you get to the next one if he had not came?
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
How's his son and the rest of the children eating anyway?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Even if
You're
he's
doing
not
it.
around, right?
Because
I
that
ain't
got my attention. I was like, whoa. You know when I don't get until, and you tripping over a bag of with a hamburger and a drink. So had he not came that day, not only with his son that ate, your children out is not eating at all. What are y'all doing for food today?
Right.
Right.
That's why
Tomorrow.
I told Tyron, hey Michael, I told Tyron, I say they some real good actors or she's
Come
something wrong.
on. Come on. We on the same page.
The road, man.
Hey, King
They
Dwayne.
trying to get
That was in my head
fans.
too. I was like, is this really real or y'all playing with us?
Right. I thought
Because
that too. I was
some
wondering
in the
that
milk,
too.
some in the milk's not white, just right there alone. Like what?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
I thought the
May the Lord watch. May the Lord watch between me and thee. Let's bring up D real quick, man. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We're gonna close it out.
Yeah, man. Hey, I want to say, man, it was a great show tonight, and I'm gonna watch it about 5 or 6 times. Miss Deanne, glad to see you. Come back again. Don't be a stranger. Mr. What's the guy named Terry Love or whatever? Tell him
Real
to come
Teddy
back.
Love.
Yeah,
Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy Love, come on back so I can show you some love, brother. I mean, it's all about us helping out each other. As usual, King D, King Dwayne, you're the educator, man, and you know it. I ain't gonna tell you what you taught me tonight, but you know it. And I want to say, man, the chances is the way that young girl was coming off, she probably telling them, each one of them kids, your daddy this, your daddy that. You know, she just messed the whole thing up. And if they ever get a chance, T, if you ever get a chance, watch that video I was telling you about. You know, pink lesson, pink book lesson.
Yeah, I did. The lady, she had her man wanted her son out the house.
Yeah, that's the one, man. And that's what a lot of
on Thursday. We're gonna watch that one Thursday.
That's what a lot of us that's what a lot of guys run into. They want to be good men to these outside kids, but the mama step in the way and she'll tell you point blank, that's my child. Okay, that's your child. So hey, I ain't gonna mess up the
like
video.
Me, though. But he look like me.
Hey,
that is our child though. That's I know you talking about. Yeah.
Hey, well, you guys got a great show tonight, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, and I love to get into the.
I gotta ask you, D. I gotta ask you, what would you have done though? Because the young man, he said he ain't leaving. He said he never hardly there, and he said that he ain't cleaning though. He ain't taking out no trash. What would you have done?
Oh man, it was already done. When he said that, and his mother backed him up, I was already in the car leaving down the street. I was in the car gone, man. I was out of there. Cause see, it's like the lady was
a man. He should have been there in the first place. Why would you move in with a single mom?
And it's like the girl was saying. I don't want to give away too much of the video, but it's the girl was saying, when stepdaddy leaves, he gonna slide in the bedroom anyway. Oops, see y'all next week. Great show, T.
Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Let's bring up Deanna.
He's something else. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to describe my sanctified thug.
Yes.
And give my definition. I clearly understand what a thug is, but I changed that thing. Just like y'all change whatever y'all want to change.
Ooh, that thug stuff be killing me, like sanctified thug. Oh my God. Well, thank you, Deanna. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Let's bring up the real, y'all. The real. You gotta snap your fingers. Hey, you gotta snap your fingers when you say it. The real. Teddy Love, everybody. Teddy Love. Teddy Love.
Your fingers. Let me give you a quick lesson on that, Captain. Nope. Let me give you a quick lesson. When we were entertaining our ancestors, the Eurocentrics, on the stage, what's louder, an applause or a snap?
I think applause.
That's why they would snap their fingers. They insulted us by snapping their fingers when we would be on the stage and doing what we do. They would applaud the Eurocentrics. So that was their insult. That's why I don't never, when people snap, when people do good, I don't snap, because that is what the Eurocentrics did to our people who entertained them. They would snap for them, but applaud greatly for their own.
But you know, when we be at them poetry sessions, they be like, everybody snap your fingers when we at them poetry sessions.
And I don't. And someone asked, and every time someone asks me, I tell them why. Then they look like, oh yeah. You can't make me decide that a negative is gonna be a positive now. No, some things just need to be left where they at so we can remember that. I'm not gonna ever snap on you, Ty. You deserve an applause.
Yeah, that's
you
new
deserve
right
an
there.
applause for what you're doing. You deserve all the accolades for what you are giving this community. I dare not snap for you. I applaud you.
Appreciate it. You just taught me something. You just taught me something for real.
But when you don't know, there it is. So I don't knock anyone that don't know. But I know cats that do know and they do it anyway. I'm like, why are you doing that? See, you're not helping us teach them. It's not okay to snap when someone did great. Applaud them. Give them a standing ovation. They would snap for us and stay seated and look away. What?
Wow. And they love how we entertain. They enjoy our entertainment. Yeah.
Doc, that's where that black, I tell people, what's that one movie that Spike Lee did and they did that's a powerful message.
What movie you talking about? Oh, I think you freezing up. Oh, Real Teddy Love. Did you freeze up on me?
Yeah, we back. So I love you the lifetime.
Appreciate it, bro. I love you too, bro.
Public, because you got it like that. Salute, man. Salute. Keep doing what thank you for allowing me to be a part of it, man.
Oh, most definitely. All right, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Let's bring up King Dwayne.
Bad. Hey, man, good show, man. I'm glad I got to slide on in.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir. In the Lord's house. We're in the Lord's house. I see you looking tired. I say, yeah, he about to cut this short. The day the Lord watch.
Man, I told you I had something coming, so that's why I had to call off the screen for a minute. Something came through.
Oh, did the dig finally come? that was holding you up all that time. Man. They waited like a whole week.
Oh no, not that. No, that ain't came. I'm still waiting on that.
Okay, man, you need to get that.
Yeah, that better come. Yeah, I'm about to talk to you later about that because we can ready to have a really serious situation about that one. Yes, man, sir.
You want the so-called black businesses, man. This the issue right here, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, but I'm glad you highlighted the video. We got a chance to chat it up about it. Like I said, I my boy sent me the dig from TikTok like Sunday. And when I looked at it, you can see on the caption, the lady that shared it on TikTok, she was saying, I got it from YouTube. I don't remember where I got it from, but she put the disclaimer in the thing that she got it from YouTube. So that was the first time I seen it. Then it seemed like it started disappearing from everything. Then it popped up online again. So I was like, man, or once you sent it, I seen it. But it seemed like on the TikTok, man, they must have made old girl take that down off her page because it ain't on there.
Well, yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
That's what she said. Found it originally. So, but yeah, man, it was good conversation, man, because it's like it really make you. I'm telling you what I thought about, and we're gonna chat it up later, man. I'm gonna tell you, I thought about what Kevin was saying, how people tried to debunk what he said, but this proves it. Like if you're a man walking into a situation like that, that's already established, you're not even married to her, and you put a child in her. You saw what was the deal. You saw it.
And she told him on camera too. She said, "You knew I was. You knew I was. You knew I was anyway."
And it's like it's not a lot of women out there that what makes you see. They use the term package deal, but what makes you not a deal and just a package is if you got an attitude like that. If somebody could walk in and see that every other man has already put his imprint on you. It's masculine for a man to leave his mark. That's why he leaves his semen behind so you can, incubate his seed and birth them out. And he does that with everything he gives you spiritually, everything he does for you in life. It's always going to be in a teaching or instructional position because the man represents the order in the house. So it appears she don't even have order in the house. The closest dude that's decent, you disrespecting him, but he done tied himself to you and a slew of other dudes because he's married to you and them by children. And now you got to be drained and your energy sucked out because of all this different stuff. And it is sad because the house is already split and divided. You can see it. If she never get another man, her children, we don't know the animosity or the division between those children, because we know what your daddy do for you, but our daddy don't do that for us. It becomes competition. It becomes a lot of things. And so brothers got to be a little bit scrupulous than that, man. We got to be a whole lot more scrupulous than what we allow ourselves to sow our seed into, man. Because the scriptures told us the different grounds. And that thorny ground, whoo, boy, choke your future out of your child, man. Now your royal seed become deformed.
Right.
And destroyed. So keep on marching on, brother. I don't care what nobody say. You in the right place at the right time.
Appreciate it, bro.
Age limit, no time limit on. Oh, what you taking so long? Why you ain't did nothing yet? Y'all just mad that Lord Tyron Joe ain't been a fool for nobody yet.
And the way things going around here,
yes.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna have any kids. I don't know.
Yes, sir. And that scripture, I believe, is Matthew 24, that prophesies about this day, that warns that you're gonna be in a day where you might not want to have them. So we there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right. Appreciate it, King Dwayne.
All right, bro. I love you. We're gonna talk, baby.
Love you too, brother. All right, man. Hey, great show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go down the list. Got to give it a shout out. Mr. D wrote in the chat. He said, great show. Tell everyone come on back. My girl Ebony. Yeah, shout out to Ebony in the chat. I don't have my mixing board with me. I just set my mixing board up tonight, so I can't hit my I ain't got it. But hey, shout out to Ebony that's in the chat. Who else in the chat? Deanna, shout out to her, part of the panel tonight. Toriel, I hope I didn't run you away, Toriel. You ain't say nothing else out your last comment talking about no question need to be answered. Oh, it's some question need to be answered. There's some question need to be answered. Where's your daddy? I mean, where the other kids' daddy? What are the other means to feed them kids in case that boy's daddy, in case the McDonald's daddy never showed up? Come on now, mom. You got to be able to take care of them kids if the man ain't there now, moms. So there's some questions that certainly need to be answered. I hope I didn't run you out, Toria. Come back. Don't be scared now. I seen Cuz LaShonda was in the building. Shout out to Cuz LaShonda. We had Michael A. Scott. Shout out to him, part of the panel tonight. He was in the building. Who else we had in the building tonight? Let's see who else we had in the building. That looked like everybody that was there, man. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate your generosity and support. Appreciate your generosity and support. Man, Thursday night, come back with us Thursday night. Be a part of the show Thursday night. We're gonna have a great time. Don't know what we're gonna talk about, but I do know we're gonna show that one video. This man he living with a single mom, and he tell her that her son need to leave out the house, which I agree, but he kind of brother man kind of in the wrong spot to even be saying that, because you should know what's gonna come with that is gonna be a lot of big mama energy. So you got to watch how you do things. You got to watch how you say things, and that's pretty much what part of the struggle stream again. That's pretty much what part of the live was about tonight is respect. RESPECT. Find out what that word in fact mean to me, and that is when you are in a relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's platonic or chemical. You have to really let respect be at the top of your tongue. You have to let respect be at the top of your mind when you are dealing with other individuals. Other people's spirits and minds are fragile, and you cannot just sit there. You cannot just say things because this is how I grew up, so I'm gonna give it the way I grew up, and since this is how I grew up, you're gonna have to take it. No. We learn respect by receiving it. We also learn respect by, genuinely learning others. And if others say, hey, I don't really like it when you do that, can you not do that? I don't really like it when you say that, can you not say that? But you know what we do. We get in our feelings, and somebody told us what not to do. We get in our feelings and say, well, I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. I'm going to do it anyway because that's just who I am. Take it or leave it. It comes with the territory. Come on, you're a poor excuse of a man. You're a poor excuse of a woman. We're talking about respect we must respect each other. What does that scripture say? It said that when she speak, it say wisdom come out of her mouth. Come on, are you being wise when you disrespect your man or when you disrespect your woman verbally? Hello. It said he sit around the elders. When he sit around the elders, they know him because of his woman. Come on. They know him because of his woman. They know him because of the woman is a great representation of him. Can we say the same about Eve? Was Eve a great representation of Adam? Where she allowed a serpent to beguile her? Come on! Where she allowed a serpent to beguile her. Anywho, I'm about to get out of here. Struggle streaming again. I'm about to get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, come back, please. Come back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to rap about whatever. I don't know what the topic going to be, but I do know I'm going to play that video. So, hey, see you in 2 days. Oh, with a camera. 2 days, 2 nights. Peace. Be blessed.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrant Joe is here, host of the BZNZ Internet Talk Radio Show, and I am excited tonight to be here with you guys. Just stopping through real quick to give you the monthly greetings. And yes, we made it. June, 6 months in, halfway through the year, we made it. Summer is coming. Summer is here. That's right. And you already know my question. What have you been doing? What have you been doing to better yourself? What have you been doing to advance yourself? What have you been doing to market yourself? These questions I'm asking to myself. So what have you been doing? Also, real quick, got some announcements to make, and then I'm gonna be out of your way. June is Black Music Month. Okay, June is Black Music Month, and with that being said, we are going to ask independent artists or even national recording artists if you have a demo that you would like to for us to listen to or whatever you want us to. If you say, hey, I want you to play this song on your program, guess what? I'm gonna play it for the month of June or however long. I'm gonna play it. So keep that in mind. Hit me up on my Instagram inbox, BZNZ Talk, BZNZ Talk. Also, June is that good old summer month. Warm weather is here. That's right. Just a great time to be happy and excited about advancing and going to the next level. You get to eat you some fruit and drink plenty of water. That's right. Real men drink water because what? Our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. If you don't drink your water, guess what? You can't use your third leg. Try it out. See. All right. Also, month of June, we got 2 holidays. No, I'm not a holiday person, but if we're going to celebrate holidays, we might as well hype up some of the ones that matter. And one of them is Father's Day. That's right. Father's Day. We love our fathers. We want to tell our fathers. We're supposed to tell our fathers every day we love them, that we need them in our life. That's right, absolutely. And also in the month of June, we have Juneteenth, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different for the month. For Juneteenth, and something I've never done before. And that's going to be, we're going to have an annual Juneteenth celebration. Our first annual Juneteenth celebration that will be Thursday, June 16th. 8 p.m. Eastern in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. And if you are in that city and you would like to come, just send me an inbox. Send me an inbox on Instagram, or if you have my personal phone number, just hit me up. Text me. Say, Tyron, I'd like to come, and I will slide you, inbox you, text you that information. Absolutely. All right, just a few quick themes for the year, and I'm out of your way. One of them is which do not reason with the season. Live in it. Sit in it. Grow in it. Go through it. Also, conversation with the clergy. Oh man, how many has been really getting blessed and just been really just been enjoying those conversation with the clergy. I don't know about you, but I really have been enjoying them, and we got 6 more months. We want more clergy to come through. We want more clergy to come through. Absolutely. And last but not least, be a friend and not a twin. Hello. The matching of energies must cease. So I'm Tyron Joe signing out. Peace. Be blessed.